Shami's Kitchen. I want to say good night one, good night all. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making some goat and cabbage curry. After my fasting, today's the first I'm going to eat some meat, so I'm looking forward to this. And if you guys come on down, we will cook this goat and cabbage curry together. So I have my cabbage here that we're going to cut up to cook with the goat, and it's a huge cabbage, but these one tends to get little when you finish cooking it. What we're gonna do is take off the top leaves, and then we're gonna cut this cabbage and wash it, and then I'll show you the next step. So I have all my seasoning here for this goat and cabbage. I'm blending up fresh seasoning because when I'm making a dish like this, I like to freshly blend my seasoning instead of using what I already have. So I have some garlic, some fine thyme, I have some broadleaf or thick leaf thyme, I have onions, and I'm using wirrie pepper. And I want to shout out to Riza because these wirrie peppers were given to me by Riza. So I'm using two different flavors. The red have a different flavor from the yellow or orange. And I have some green onions here. I'm gonna blend these up, and then I'll come back and let you guys know what my next step is. So here I have all my spices, and I have here my roasted geera or cumin. I have here some garam masala roasted. I have some duck and goat masala. And I have my turmeric, and today I'm going to be using Indi Madras Curry powder, Guyana Indi Madras Curry powder. I'm changing my curry up so that I can get that Guyana kind of flavor. So that's what I'm using for today's curry. I have the spices here, and I have all my ingredients blended up freshly. I have my 2 onions. I'm going to cut that and add it to the pot a little bit later on. So I'm gonna make a paste here now, a curry paste. So I'm putting all that goodness in here, and then I will show you the next step. So I'm gonna add my curry paste now, here it is, into the pot. And I'm gonna pressure this because the goat meat tends to take a little bit longer, and I just wanna hurry up the cooking process. I give this a little stir, and I'm gonna cook this until all the spices are open and it starts sticking to the bottom. So it starts sticking down to the bottom now. I'm going to give it another turn, and I will add a little bit of water in here, and I'm going to add my 2 onions that I cut up, and I'm going to go in with some salt. I like to flavor up the spices before I add the meat. So about a teaspoon of salt. And then I will gently stir this. And I'm gonna let it cook for a minute more or so before I start adding anything. I notice it is sticking to the bottom, so here I have my meat. I have the meat here. I nicely seasoned the meat with some of the blend up seasoning that I had for the to make the curry paste, and a little bit of salt. So when I add this, it's already flavor in it. We're gonna let it cook for a little bit more. So I'm gonna start adding the meat now, and I'm gonna go in with all my meat, and I'm gonna mix this in well, and I'll cook it until the natural water from the goat is evaporated before I add anything else to this. So I'm gonna give this a chance. I'll cover it down and give it a chance to cook until it releases all the natural goat water. Okay guys, so this is good. The natural juices and water is all evaporated. So the next step for me now is to add my cabbage I had my cabbage in some water to wash it out from any dust or anything like that. So in goes my cabbage now. And one cabbage is gonna fill this pot, but it will soon turn to nothing. So I'm gonna let this, I wanna say that thanks to Natalie for cutting this whole big cabbage for me, and she did an awesome job. But I won't be able to turn this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover it down for a few minutes, and then this is gonna reduce and turn less than what I put in, so then I can turn this up. So for now, I'll just cover it for 2 minutes or so, and then come back and give it a nice stir. So now I can turn the cabbage properly and mix in all that flavor. Now is lost in the meat, see? Just a little bit. So instead of waiting for this water to cook out again, I'm just gonna pressure the goat into the same water, and this will be enough, I think, to make the meat soft. Or I'm just gonna add half a cup of hot water. That's it. Because the water that I have inside is from the cabbage. So now I'm gonna cover this and let it go for 20 minutes and check it in my pressure cooker to see if it's ready. If not, I can always put it back for some more. But I'll show you after 20 minutes how it looks. So here is my plate with my goat and cabbage curry and a little bit of brown rice. I have my pepper sauce here and my cucumber to go with that. I'm looking for a nice spot to mix up. And if you never had cabbage and goat before, hope you enjoy this recipe and you will give it a try one day. I am drooling because after my fasting, this is the first day I'm gonna have meat for after 21 days. So guys, this is your mouthful even though I'm drooling. So here is your mouthful, guys. Cheers to all of you wonderful people. Happy Friday. Amazingly, richly flavored. The goat is cooked nice and soft, and the cabbage is melted away, so you have that nice sweetness from the cabbage and the flavor from all the spices. Amazing. I'm so happy. So I'm taking my mouthful now. I want to say, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? You only have to subscribe to one video. Until then, stay blessed, stay safe. Bye for now.